What's happening, boxing world, fight fans? I am your host, Nice, and welcome back to the Fight Room. If you're not a subscriber to the channel, make sure you do for the latest boxing news, feedback, and entertainment. Now, I am here on Steve Kim's Twitter, and he has put up about 12 hours ago a blog, So, Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez could be set for a September date matchup. Let me read here by Steve Kim. Vasyl Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez want to next fight each other in a high-stake lightweight unification bout. Top Rank's Bob Arum told ESPN on Tuesday after talking with both champs. In talking with Lomachenko and Lopez, neither of them want an interim fight, Arum said. So we would plan to do that in September with or without an audience. Lomachenko, 14 wins, 1 defeat, 10 by knockout, currently holds the WBC, WBA, and WBO 135-pound titles. He most recently fought August 31st, winning a hard-fought 12-round decision against Luke Campbell at the O2 Arena in England. Egis Clemens, who manages Lomachenko, said his client prefers to bypass a tune-up bout and go straight to Lopez. So far it says he's saying that Lomachenko wants to go forward and just go straight to Teofimo Lopez. Continuing on, nothing matters as long as Lopez is coming in the ring with Lomachenko, Clemens said, of the prospect of fighting without fans and audiences. So, Lomachenko is currently in his home country in Ukraine, but Clemens said his fighter has a green card, so he's permanent. He's a permanent resident. He's allowed to come into the country, so he's allowed to come to the United States regardless of the COVID-19 pandemic and the hold on the flights. So he could come to the United States to make this fight. Continuing on, the 22-year-old Lopez won the IBF lightweight title in emphatic fashion, beating Richard Comey in 2 rounds on December 14th at the Madison Square Garden in New York. The young talent has made it clear that he wants to beat Lomachenko before moving up in weight. So, yeah, man, they saying so far, they're trying to make it happen for a September date. So, yeah, let's just go skip down to here. It certainly would be a pay-per-view, Arum said. It's a big fight that we can do something spectacular in conjunction with the Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority. Do a big outdoor event. There's a lot of innovative stuff you can do and still adhering to the mandate of social distancing. So they're trying to pull for a supposed September matchup. So hopefully that can happen, man. It'll be great. You know, we've been waiting on this fight. It was supposed to be for a May 30th bout, but, you know, pandemic happened. Now they're pushing it. Hopefully September can be the for sure date. So, yeah, man, I'm, great for boxing. I can't wait. And overall, I'm still picking, I think overall that Teofimo Lopez has a big chance in winning this fight. The young man is hungry, he's talented, he packs that vicious power in both hands, and I honestly, man, Lomachenko to me has not fought a hungry young man with vicious power like Lopez. So with that being said, it's going to be a tremendous fight. And this is the thing, man, Lomachenko has been looking vulnerable in the last 3 or 4 fights. I mean, with Luke Campbell, he did good. Not for nothing. He did pretty well. But besides the fact, like, let's say with Mariaga one time, and even Pedraza, Pedraza gave him a hell of a fight. And, Lomachenko looked kind of beat up in the face if you look back to those fights. But, and then he got dropped by Linares, which is a smaller fighter compared to Lomachenko, because we both know, compared to Lopez, Linares is smaller, and he's more of a thinner fighter, and he dropped Lomachenko. So I believe for sure, without a shadow of a doubt, that Lomachenko will hit the canvas in that fight. I believe that for sure. You know, we know that Lomachenko is one of those guys that like to go in. You know, he's an offensive fighter. He does use his footwork, and he likes to go in. We know that he likes to go in and move forward at times, and even uses his footwork to lunge in and make those attacks. And he can definitely get caught by a vicious, power-handed Lopez. So I'm hoping that this fight can be made, man. Hopefully Steve Kim is right on point with what they're saying. Hopefully this fight can be made. You know, Lomachenko is supposedly #1 pound for pound, 135-pound champ, and the IBF champion is Lopez, and the hungry fighter is supposedly, you know, tired of waiting to see what Lomachenko wants to do. But we all know that Bob Arum is controlling everything, and you know, this fight is gonna get made for sure. Bob Arum is not gonna let this fight go pretty much. You know, he's gonna make this happen for sure. He knows there's a lot of money in this fight, and he's not gonna let this pass by. So I know for sure that we will see this fight. You know, fortunately it wasn't May 30th, but it will be hopefully September. You already know it is your boy Nice. Like, comment, subscribe. Till then, share the fight room.